Hi everyone, I didn't intend to do this yet, at least not yet, and that is to change thermal paste on my graphics card. And the best way to do that is to, let's say, completely change your whole graphics card. What do you think about this? Will this be upgrade or downgrade? Well, in this box, if I open it, in there should be the thermal paste that I will be using. I did buy this thermal paste 3 or 4 months ago because in my country only one store sells this stuff officially, and that is Whip House. And here are the receipts. I will take a picture of the receipt. I did buy 2 of them and they did pack it into this gigabyte box, and everyone who did see the box asked me, why did you buy this one when you have a better graphics card? And the card that I have is Asus RTX 3090. I can start as soon as I flip the card. Here you can see some dust through the fin stack. You can see me unbolting every screw that I did see. But you don't need to unbolt these in the gray area that I'm bolting back right now. Four of the most important are these on the GPU chip itself. I needed to detach RGB cable, while these are holding PCB support and they don't need to be unbolted. Now the cable for fans. Here I'm cleaning thermal paste on the cooler. Now it's time for the GPU die. Here you need to be really careful because this is the GPU's brain and you have some small components around it. Now I'm disassembling the shroud of the cooler so I can clean it. Of course, I need also to clean those fans, so I'm organizing the screws to return everything how it was been before me taking it apart. And the cooler is clean. I did use compressed air, so now you can actually see it through the cooler. And what I disassembled, it's time to be assembled. Fans are first on the list, and I'm sorry because I'm using this voiceover, but that is only one advantage, so I can actually speed up this video and talk over it. Next on the list is this shroud, held on by 4 bolts in 4 corners. Let's open this bag with thermal paste, and as you can see, they really sealed it. I did struggle here a little bit to screw on this extension for syringe. When I applied thermal paste, I tried to spread it thin as I could, but that took too much time for me. You can see what I did. How did I spread the paste? What do you think? Is it good enough? Now I can start assembling the card, starting with fan cable and then RGB cable. Now it's meeting time for the PCB and the cooler, so I watched through these holes to align it with the threads underneath, and now it's time for the spring to be bolted on. You need to equally torque the screws in a crisscross pattern, so it's equally spreading the load and equally spreading the paste underneath. Also, it's important not to over tighten these screws because you can strip the threads in cooler. You just screw them until they bottomed out. The rest of the job is done by that spring or retention bracket. I just did screwed on those 2 bolts on the right. They also go through the PCB and hold the cooler. Screwing down last 2 bolts, and also to check once more those 4 important bolts. And after this changing of the thermal paste is done. It's really a shame that I didn't remember before to record temperatures in games before and after to compare them, but we can do that next time. And thank you for spending your time to see how I did this. If you have some advice, let me know, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you.